Hi, welcome back to another Random Friday Flosstube. I have got a lot of whips to show you today and a lot to talk about because I have been starting 3 new games. So yeah, welcome to a Random Stitcher. Hi, welcome back. Yeah, hi, welcome. It's Friday again, and he just stopped by. Wanted to cuddle up a little bit with his mom, and I actually think I need that because I have been kind of brain tired since I did my Wacky Wednesday. It's been a hectic and wacky, weird week. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired in my head, but this Random Friday Flosstube, I really look forward to them every day during the week because I love this. I love that I get to talk about my stitching without anybody. You can see when their eyes are starting to, "Phew, that's so boring. I don't want to hear about it." Here, I can just talk and nobody will interrupt me. So that's nice. This is Albert, my baby boy. So we've just been out walking. It's warm today, so it's unheard of warm for October. So yeah, but welcome. I have got a lot to show you, a lot of whips, and I have a lot to talk about because I'm starting 3 new games. 2 of them I kind of already have started. Number 3 I haven't. So, but let's see. I have my menu here for you. So what's going to happen today? Yeah, we're going to talk about my 3 new games, and I'm going to show you what I have been stitching on. I'm also going to talk about comments. Your comments. I have something to say about that. Good stuff, not bad. Only good. And in the end, yeah, I'm going to talk about some personal stuff as I normally do. And since I have noticed that I have gotten quite a lot of new subscribers lately, I think I will talk a little bit about who I am. And so if you are a regular viewer and you already know, you can always skip that. So, but yeah, I have gotten some new subscribers and a big welcome to you. I hope you will enjoy this channel. Let's start with new games. I will pause my video often because I am brain tired. And I do have, that's a real thing. It's not just something I say because, "Whoa, I'm tired." It's a real thing, brain tiredness. And I got it, unfortunately, as a side effect from my many years with bipolar disorder. And I kind of, what's it called, did too much Wednesday because I did that wacky Wednesday, but I just really wanted to try it. And so that's the consequence. I get brain tiredness, and I'm still not quite over it. So just to make it a little bit less, I need to edit afterwards. I will pause it whenever I feel like I need it. So which is now. So yeah, as you can see here, I have written quite a lot I want to talk to you about and remember to say. So the first thing I have on my list is the new games. So I already are doing Safari games. If you have been here a couple of times, other Fridays a couple of times, then you know what it is. It's a game that Fun with Crossstitch, she has a channel on this YouTube. And she also has a Facebook page. And when you're a member there, you can go to a page called Safari, Fun with Crossstitch Safari game. And I'm doing that. And it's this one. There's 2 parts kind of the game. You have the base camp and you have all the animals that you have to collect, and there are 3 levels. So base camp, there's 9 projects. I have assigned projects for each of these. So I have there's 9 here, but I have changed it a little bit. So I am how many different projects do I have? I think 7. There's 2 of them who is repeated once. So yeah, I think I have assigned 7 projects for this. And it is, whenever it is picked, I use a wheel to pick. Whenever it's picked, it's 750 stitches up here. The animals down here, I have assigned, I don't know how many, but they're in several times each project, so it's not that much, but there are a lot of animals in here. So it is 500 stitches each. So when the wheel lands on, let's say, African buffalo, I am going to stitch 500 on that. So I have decided, because there's 3 levels, and the next level, let's see up here, next level is 1500 stitches, and level 3 is 3000. I don't want to do that. So I have decided that I want to complete level 1 for base camp and for animals, and that's it. Then I will start a new game instead of this. So because I cannot, sometimes I have an attention span of, I don't know, 2-year-old or something, and I just can't see myself stitch 1500 or 3000 stitches on one project before I can move on to another one. So level 1 is max. So what I have stitched on this week, I will get back to. For now, I'm just going to tell you about the 3 games. So that was one of the games. Next one is temperature game. And that is not to be kind of mixed up with temperature stitching I'm going to do from starting January 1st, where I will have assigned different colors for temperatures. This is not like this. This I have assigned project. And I was inspired by Siska Stitching and Gender Caffeinated Crafting. Caffeinated Crafters. Yeah, they are doing it. And how it's working is you have um, 10 projects. You take the last stitches of a degree. So if it's 19 degrees that day, then I take the number 9, and if it's 17, I take the number 7. And for every day, there is a highest. If you go into a weather app, there's always a highest temperature and a lowest temperature, and I'm going with both, but not at the same day. I can pick whatever I want to stitch on the highest or the lowest. And that is, I have assigned here, here's my 10 projects, and I have 2 projects for each. So 0 is, the first one is the highest, and Lothlorien, 0, and that was Lucky Owl, that will be the highest, and Lothlorien will be the lowest. So if you take today, I was checked today, that was 16 degrees. The highest and the lowest was 11 degrees, and 16 degrees, that's a lot for October. 16 degrees, that would be a 6. So it is bath time. That's one of those. And the other one was 11, that's the lowest. So that's 1. So that is, and that here, that is Venice. So I can pick today if I want to do bath time or Venice. I think I'll show you which project I have in here. That was how it's working. And I can pick every day if I want to do the highest or the lowest. Yeah. So the project I have here is Lucky Owl. I have it here somewhere. Yep, that is this one. This is a Luca S design, something my husband bought for me. It is 187 by 150 stitches, 47 colors, and I'm doing it on 16 count Ada. Full crosses. Next one is Lothlorien. It's this one. This is from Country Magic Stitch. I'm doing it on a needlepoint 14 count 4/1/2 stitches. This one piece I enjoy so much working on. So definitely going to do more with that needle point. I really like it. Yep, next one is Strawberry. For all my games, practically the same project goes again and again and again. I'm double dipping because there's a limit to how many projects I want to have going. So, but it is this one, a big strawberry. It is no, I can't see it here. I think I have written something on the back here. Yeah, 202 by 200 stitches, 24 colors, and it is from Light Unicorn Designs over at Etsy. And there is my Venice. I have not started this yet. This is how it looks like. I think I wrote something here. Yeah. 221 by 254 stitches, 42 colors. Is from Tinsel Crossstitch over at Etsy. I forgot to say Strawberry is half stitch on 14 count. Fourth strands, yeah. This one is going to be stitched on. I can't quite make up my mind. Either this one or this one. Both are 14 count. I don't know yet. So if you have an opinion on that, please let me know. Next one is Riolis. Riolis is a piece I have really been neglecting. I have done nearly not enough on that. So I'm going to change that because I'm putting in several of my games. This one. When nothing goes right, go left. So that's just a small cute one. It is, I don't know how big really. 146 by 110, so it's not a big one. And it's 14 count Swigert, white Swigert Ada. And Riolis thread is kind of different because it's wool acrylic, so it's kind of thicker and it's not as even as normal DMC, but it's fun to try something else. So yeah, I have also decided to put in Summer Afternoon, and that is something I have really been neglecting because it was something I got from Marika, and I really love the image so much. The problem is that it is paper chart, and I'm not very good at paper charts, but this is how it looks like. And I really want to give it a go. And I'm going to do it little by little because that seems to work for me. So, but look how pretty it is. Yeah. I forgot to say that it is 50 stitches for every project every day. No, for the project that I choose is 50 stitches every day. I know it sounds 50 stitches. It really doesn't sound very much, but it's fine because I'm in no hurry. I just want to have fun. I want to do these games because I think it's fun, and little by little. That way my head doesn't get overwhelmed, and I can just feel that I accomplish stuff when I set the bar low. Maybe next year I will raise it and do more every day, I don't know, but for now 50 stitches on this, because I have 3 games in total, so 4 games in total. 4 games. I didn't tell you anything about this, but it is done on 16 count Ada some afternoon. 16 count Ada, and in that size it's going to be 29 by 29 centimeters. Okay. Then I also have a little one called Jaws. That is a Etsy piece. I haven't started that either. It is this one. A fun one. I really love Jaws movie. Still do. So yeah, I sometimes watch it. Old one from 70 something, 75 I think, old movie. But yeah, this one, it is from Sue Noodle Juice. No, Sue Needle Juice. Not noodles. So yeah, that's in also. And then I have penguins. Yes. So I found it. This one is modern folk embroidery. One can be angry when one looks at a penguin. I have been trying to start this 2 times, I think. Didn't succeed, but now I put it in my games and maybe I will this time. So this is how it looks. It's just a small one and I just think it's fun and cute. I love penguins. So I'm doing it on this. I think this is a 16 count. I'm going to do something with the edges. I need to search those edges. So yeah, I think this could be okay. Because I need something that is quite dark enough so that I can see the white, the stars and everything. So I went for this. I think this could be good. And it's big enough. Okay, so that was this. Then there is Star Castle. You should see my desk right now. It's the same every time, so. Star Castle is a stamped one. It looks like this. I have started this week, so just Sunday Star Castle. It is 55 by 71 centimeters and it's done on 14 count. So it's 201 for me on this. Okay. Next one is Pac-Man Ghosts. It is here. I know it's a bad picture, but you get the, yeah, probably get it. It's Pac-Man Ghosts, and there are 4 of them, and I'm going to do them on this one. It was charted with dark black fabric, and I don't want to stitch on black, so I have dyed this myself. So this is in also. They're just small ones. So very cute. Next one is Bath Time. I just had it a minute ago. It was just next to me. So Bath Time is a heaven and earth design. I have tried to start it. And I tried to start it in the middle and it was all black. And because I'm trying 25 count, even weave, easy count for the very first time. I really haven't gone any lower than 16 count. So this is small for me. So my first try didn't work out at all. So this is new start also. This is how it looks. This is from Lisa Parker and charted by Heaven Earth Design. It's a QS, so it's a quick stitch. It is 300 stitches by 287. And it says here it's going to be 12 by 11 3/4 inches on 25 count. So, and I have kitted it up and everything. I just need to get it started. And I think it will this week. So I lost my paper. Oh, it's this one. Good. Next one is Mary Mushroom. I quite possibly need to pause it again. So yeah, Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. I have not started it yet. I have tried to. I have practiced a little bit because, as I said, the bath time didn't go that well. With half stitches, 2/1. So I tried with another color, something not black. And this is, the top one is half stitches. I don't know if it's can zoom in. Top one is half stitches. Yeah, top rows are half stitches and the lower one are full crosses. And I have decided to go with half. I think I can do it. I just need to not start with black because I can't. I'm not used to 25, so I need to go easy on me and pick a color that is not that dark. So, but this is kind of a big one. I know there's several people starting it. I've talked a lot with Jenny from Cali Jen crafting, stitching crafting. Cali Jenny, anyway. I will link down below. I talked a lot with her because she's starting it also. And we have come up kind of talk back and forth how we are going to do it because she's not used to 25 count either. So, but here's how it looks. Lovecraft Forever is also starting it, and she's doing the max color version. Jenny and I are just doing regular size. So, and I think others are starting it also. So I just jumped in because I thought it could be fun. So 750 by 535 stitches, 25 count, even weave, Lugana, 2/1 half stitches. Yeah. So my fabric should be 88 centimeters by something I can remember, and that is bigger than my frames. So my husband did a frame. Are you ready to see a big frame? Look at this. I love it. I have no idea how it is to work with such a big. It's not very high because I don't want it to be high. I can't reach. My arms are too short. So this is the highest it can be. And I'm just either going to have them in these clamps on my desk, or I'm simply having it on my desk, on my table, kind of lap, on my armchair, and I'm just sitting, yeah, with two hands, and these are resting on the arms, chair arms. So, yeah. Here, oh, I think I'm going to do it like this. So here I have they're not toothpicks, but they looks like it. They're just bigger. It's kind of something you can use to fry meat, small pieces of meat on a barbecue or something. I took 3 of those and I stitched it, um, yeah, so that it's sewed on here. And then I took these. See, it's gone again. Cable binders. Yeah, yeah. And then the stretch each side is even, and I like that. So very big frame. It is 1 meter. Yeah, it is 1 meter wide, and I think 27 or something high, maybe 30 in total. But the stitching area I think is around 15, 25, 26 or something. So that's a big one. Yeah. So let's move on. That was the big monster. Big monster. Very much one. Let's see how that goes. I will be starting it this week. Next one is Kingdom of Books. That is also something I haven't started yet, but I really, really want to. And I have the fabric and everything, so it's just a matter of me getting into a little bit more quiet week because it's kind of a crazy time right now because I've been kitting up so much and been a lot of work with that, and I have been doing a lot of videos and stuff, so a little bit crazy time. So when everything settles down, I'm going to kit this up. This is from Etsy. It is from Tinsel Crossstitch over at Etsy. It's called Kingdom of Books. It's not humongous. It's 400 and something wide stitches and 160 high. So long and skinny. Kingdom of Books. I love this piece. I'm going to give it to my daughter when it's done, because she's a big book lover. Yeah. Then there's Butterfly. I'm doing that also. You mock up. This is how it looks. This is from Fox and Fox. Yeah. And I have a mess with all the floss. It's just I just put them down here because I did start it, but not that much. So see, this is all I have done. So I will get this sorted out because I've decided to put this in my games. So get this sorted out. Some afternoon. Then there's Classic Butterfly. I decided to put that in also. This is from Sheena Rogers Design. It looks like this. And the gold color in here is going to be gold. So yeah, I think it's very, very lovely. I don't know if it's going to be a pillow or what. And I haven't completely decided on fabric yet. So we'll get to it when we get to it. So that was the temperature game. So today was either number 6 or number 1, since it was 16 or 11, 16 high, 11 low. So it's either bath time or Venice. Since I haven't kitted up Venice, I think it's going to be bath time. So yeah, I think I'm going to start that. And it's 50 stitches. It's not a lot, but bath time will appear in other games. So, and a little stitches is better than no stitching. So the next one is a bake-off game. And that is something I heard Jen, the caffeinated crafter, talk about, and I was just instantly yes. She talked about the British Bake Off, and I can't watch that. We have decided not to have Netflix anymore, and I don't know where else to see it, so I'm going with the Danish one because they started the Danish one 2 weeks ago. So I think I have seen. Actually, when I heard about the Bake Off stitching game, I didn't. I haven't seen the second show, so I went to see that, and this is how it's working. You can play this many different ways. Jen, the Cabinet Crafter, talked about some different ways you can play it, but I have decided on my own version, and that means that I have assigned 2 projects for each participant of that baking show. And it is also, because this is a weekly thing, this is not a daily thing, it's only once a week, so I have assigned 100 stitches for them. So Star Baker, that's 100 stitches. Winner Technical, 100 stitches. Eliminated, 100 stitches. And if you put in wrong ingredient, we have had some cases in Denmark where people put salt instead of sugar. So wrong ingredient, that's 100 stitches. If somebody's crying, I feel so mean, but if someone is crying, 100 stitches. And if the cake or whatever bake totally collapse, it's 100 stitches. So let's say, because I have 2, 4, 6, 8, we had 9 participants left. There was 10, but there was one eliminated. So we have 9 now. So let's say Alan, he gets Star Baker. Then I stitch 100 on one of his. And for Alan, I have assigned Jaws and Classic Butterfly. So I pick one of those. I just like to make it a little bit gentle on myself so I can pick. So one of those. And if Alan also wins technical, then I can also pick either the same as I did before. So there's 200 on that, or I can take one of each. So I decide there. So I have different ones assigned to it. And I don't think there's any new ones in this. This is actually the same as the ones you have just seen. So no news there. I think, no, that's the same. But that was this. Of course, this is a limited time it goes because it's only, I don't know, a couple of months. Don't know how long it runs, this show. But when it ends, I will pick a new show, I think. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how I like it. If I like it, I'll probably find another game when this ends and yeah, make some kind of game out of it. Because I think it's a great idea. I think it's a fun idea. So I'm definitely in for that. So that was Bake Off Game. If you have any questions for this game thing or anything, just let me know. Write in the comments. Last one is actually NFL stitching game. Yeah. This one is only me. I haven't heard about this anywhere. It's just something I thought could be fun. We are both, my husband and I, a very big fan of NFL. We watch it every Sunday because it is Denmark. We don't get, and that's the Danish television, they don't get to have all the games. At the moment, they show one from London in the afternoon, then they show two from the US at night. So that's 3 games at the moment, I think. I don't know when they stop in London, and then we will move over to only 2 games a week. So let me tell you how I'm going to do it in just 1 second. I need a break. So I got something to drink ready again. So I have decided to assign one project for NFL stitching game. And it's that one. I have had it for such a long time. I just never got around to do it. And I just thought it was very appropriate for this. And yeah, this is a Kansas City Chiefs gnome. And it's from Nenny Design over at Etsy. And it is 62 by 104 stitches. I have decided to do it on this one. It is big enough, and I think I can see the white on it. But let's see. I can see it is charted with white. Yeah. So I don't know if I should choose white, but I actually really like this. So yeah, I think I'm going with that. And let's see. But how the NFL game works. Yeah. So I think how I'm going to do it is because it's something I just thought about last night and decided on doing, but I have to see how it develops with my stitching. But I was thinking, in Denmark we have these 3 games we can watch. There's at the moment the one in London and 2 games US. So I was thinking that the winning team, how many points they have. Let's say they win with 41. Then it's 41 stitches. And if another team wins with 25. Then I add 25 to the 41. So it's always the winning team's winning point. And the three put together is the number of stitches that I'm doing that week. When we move over to when they're finished in London, they're only in the US, I might change it so that it's going to be some other way, and I'll get to that when we get to that. But at the moment, I would just take the winning team's points, all three of those put together, and that is what I'm going to put in that Chiefs Gnomes for that week. And let's see how that goes. If it feels like too little, too much, I'll change it. But I'm starting it Sunday and take it from there. So that is my 3 games, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm really looking forward to starting that Chiefs Gnome because I've had it for a long time. I actually think I got it after the last season, right after. So I think I have had it, I don't know, 6, 8 months or something, and never started it. I was thinking about it, and then I didn't get around to it. And then my husband was thinking about doing it, and he didn't get around to it. But now is the time, so I'm starting it Sunday, and let's see who will win with how much. So how many stitches I am going to get in that little sweet piece. Yeah, so let's see how that goes. It's very fun. I think it's a fun challenge. I'm looking forward to it. So that was the games, and I think it's time now, because I've been babbling on for a long time. It's time now to take a look at what I have been stitching on this week. And for every project I will show you, for every whip I will show you, I will tell you which game they were part of. So just a second. So I think in total this week I have been stitching a little over 2,000, maybe 2,200 or 2,300. And it's not as much as I have done before, but it has been a crazy week. I've done a lot of videos, a lot of editing. I think there was 3 days in this week where I didn't get any or only a little stitches in because of that. Kitting up took a long time. That Mary Mushroom, and I think the whole day was just going with that, including making a video about it. So yeah, so a little over 2,000. I think it's okay when you think about how busy I have been. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show is Trick or Treat. I really feel like I should show you this disc. This is just insane. Just a minute. So in total, I have been stitching on 6 projects. The first one I'm going to show you is Trick or Treat. That was my Halloween project. And I thought, to be honest, that it will be easy peasy to get this done in October. But as it turned out, I have been putting stuff on myself, fun stuff, and I love it. But it's just been taking stitching time away from the Trick or Treat. But it's fine. As I also said in the beginning, if I don't finish a Halloween project, I'll just save it for next year, next Halloween, if I want to, or I can keep on stitching on it. But for this, I think I will try if I can finish it before Halloween, and but if not, it's okay. I will put it away and take it out next year. So I thought I did talk about last time that I had categories in for the finish and season. Those are kind of gone, though I am thinking about how I can put them back in next year, for next year. For now, I'm concentrating on the games, and let's see if I want to put them in again next year. I still want to do season, but if I'm going to put them in the games, I think that is going to be like that. That if I have a project that is almost finished, I don't need much, then I might dedicate that for a game and finish it that way, or put it in all my games and do a little every often. So I don't think we have that two categories anymore. But I still want to do season and stuff. So let's see how I can implement that. But this is how it looks. This is a Barbara and a Peace trick or treat. I got it as a PDF file, and I think it's very cute. So on this, I got 179 stitches on it. That's really not a lot. But I work mostly on the head. So as you can see, one eye completely done, the other one not quite. And yeah, I'm doing it on a 14 count navy Ada. So yeah, when I continue it, I will just work my way up the head, and here comes the hat, the hat. And when I'm done with that, I think I will go over and maybe do the pumpkin. Could be nice to get those done before Halloween. So yeah, and I'm doing it 2 over 1 full crosses with 14 count. Yeah, so that was my Halloween trick or treat project. Next one I worked on was Lothlorien, and for that I put in 861, and I did complete one of the Safari game. So here is this one, housing. I completed that 750 stitches. I don't think it was in any other games, Lothlorien. I think I stitched a little extra because I had that Stitch With Me going. So maybe that's why I got to 861. Here it is. So yeah, this is 14 count needlepoint. And I stitched on this tree down here. Just kept on moving down. I think it looks very good. I changed the color because the top color here was the brown was a very light, almost gray brown. Didn't like it, so I picked another one, and it looks much better. So you can see I'm here down here. So all this yellow that's coming down here, that is back stitching. So I'm going to do that in the end. So you see, I think it looks very good. I will just keep on going down until I cannot get any further, and then I move to the sides, and then I will move the fabric. So yeah, I really like this. It is a huge joy to work on this. Just have to say, it's really it's easy, it's fun. I do 4 strands over 1, half stitching. It's just moving fast, and I enjoy it. I can really see the holes. So that's a big joy. And when I have done the Lothlorien, I'm going to pick another of Country Magic Stitch designs. She has a lot from movies and TV shows and The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. She has one from Ghostbusters I would love to do, and also Harry Potter. So I'm going to pick one, and we'll do it on needlepoint again, because I like it, and it's a nice size for needlepoint. So that's that one, 861. So next one is Lucky Owl. I have shown you, but I'm going to show you again. This one. Look at S. 47 colors on a 16 count Ada, and I'm doing it 2/1 full crosses. So this week I did 235 stitches on it. So this was for the game Safari, and it was fencing, and so I needed to do 750. So I have not completed fencing, but anyway, here it is. I have done up here more of the light green ones here, and I switch over to here, which is the flower here. This one. I'm starting this flower. I think it's this one or this one. I'm not sure. Oh, it has to be this one. So here, and then when I move further on, it's going to be the owl next, because I'm moving this way. I'm having trouble reaching when I'm sitting in my armchair, so that's why I switch over to this. I can reach easier, and then I'm going to move that way. So yeah, I really love it. I love the image. So 235, that's not a lot, but as I said, there's been a lot this week. So. Next one I stitched on was Riolis. This is the Riolis, and I put in 200 stitches. That was the temperature game, so 2 times 100. That was before I changed it. I have put it down to, I have lowered it to 50 stitches, but when I started it, I have decided on 100 stitches, but I have changed it to 50. So, but it's 200 I have put in this. Here it is. So I've done 100 down here and 100 up here. So this is the cat. It's coming up. The black cat. Now you can see it looks a little bit different, this floss, because it's wool and acrylic. So it's a little bit more, I don't know, bulky, you might say. But this is done on 14 count full crosses, 2/1. And the floss is a little bit, comes a little bit different. Get it like this. I don't know, you can see that it's kind of fluffy. So it gives you a little bit of fluffy look. It really covers it up, every stitch. So 200 on this. And this is done on paper chart. But it's not difficult at all, this, because it is the chart is clear and it's not a complicated pattern, so it's quite easy, really. And I'm happy that I got to give that a little bit of love. It has been neglected for a long time. Okay, so next one is Star Castle. That was the Joy Sunday stand 1. I got 200 in. And that was 100 for Bake Off game and 100 for temperature. Oh, yeah. I can show you how it looks. This one. Kind of a big one. So I decided to start with, I have actually started over one side, but my husband made that frame for me finished. It is actually one of his first attempts, but he stole some of the screws for something else, so I couldn't use the frame. He's going to change that frame also to be like the one for Mary Mushroom, because it's much easier to use. But I'm still using this until he gets the other one. So here I have stitched on this. It's hard to see, but it's a little bit all over the place. So I have stitched here, the tower, and a little bit over here. So it's not a lot. So 200 stitches on such a big project, that's not seems like much, and it is not much, but it is something. It's better than nothing. So yep. And it is 14 count, and it is full crosses 2/1. So yeah, I try to just finish a thread. Oh yeah, I also stitch up here. I try to just finish a thread, and so I'm going to do a little bit of light traveling, but it's yeah, I like it that way. So that's it for Star Castle. It is also in my Safari game, and yeah, it's in all my games. So it will pop up, and some weeks there'll be more. And because it's also, as I said, Safari game, so if it's drawn, it will be 500 or 750 stitches. So yeah, and it will keep on be a part of the games at least for some time. So that was good. Last thing I worked on was Macaroons, and I am actually quite close to finishing that one. It is also a stamped one. It looks like this. It's 11 count. It's a partial, so it's not very big. It is 27 by 31 centimeters. This is where I am now. So yeah, as you can see, I have done almost all of this, and I'm starting on the macaroons. Right now, I am taking one color, yeah, and try to finish that color. Pick a new color and try to finish that, and that way I will eventually get it done. This part down here is very confetti heavy. You can see here. So yeah, there's some confetti in here, but the light blue, yeah, that's not, but the other ones are. That's fine. Some of the symbols are a little bit blurry, so sometimes I really have to take a look at the chart or guess. So, but I think the next color will be, I have a bigger area of that light blue and also the darker green here. So yeah, that's like I picked the ones with the most stitches and complete that. And yeah, so eventually, and I am already thinking of which one I want to stitch. I want to start when I have finished this, because I think I could be finished, but I make no promises, but maybe I can finish it in November, the macaroons. And I have decided that my next one, this is not in any games, this is my relaxing piece. This is one I kind of half lie in my couch and stitch, shutting off the brain and just go symbol by symbol. And this is the next one I will throw my love on. And this is not either going to be in any game. It is just my relaxing piece. So I stitch on it whenever I need to just relax, maybe see something on the television and just relax in my head. So yeah, this one is also Joy Sunday. No, the other one was not Joy Sunday. This is a Joy Sunday. It is 14 count, 35 by 35 centimeters. So it's a little bit bigger, but I would have preferred to stitch on a 11 count when it comes to this relaxing in the couch, because 11 count is just really so easy and nice. But I didn't really have any 11 count that was soft enough for my hands, because I'm still having pain in my hands, and it is arthritis. So sometimes I'm very happy that I got these frames for the bigger projects, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do them. So this little one, macaroons, very soft fabric, and this one is also. So I can show you. I got it from VIP Crossstitch in January. I love cats. Everything with cats. Oh, I love it. So here it is. It's not humongously big. So I could choose to not do the background, and I probably will choose that. However cute I think it is with these flowers and leaves. But I think I will concentrate on the cats. Cat mom with glasses and scarf. So cute. I love it. So there's 28 colors in this. So not much confetti in that one, and that was also something I had in mind when I picked my next couch project. I wanted one that was not too confetti heavy, so I went with that. That was all that I have been stitching on, and I checked my list here to see what we are going to talk about. Yeah, I have written down I wanted to talk about my thoughts on stitching on the small stitch count. 25 count. I'm absolutely not comfortable with that. I want to give it a go. I want to do it, especially for my Mary Mushroom Village Picnic, because if I don't do it in 25 count, it's going to be so big that it's crazy. If I do it in like 14 count, I was thinking about changing it over to a needlepoint because I just enjoy that very much. But it's going to be 1.5 meter. That's just too much. So I want to learn how to stitch on 25 count. It's going to be half stitches. So I'm thinking that I will try to find an area where there's light colors. Maybe find where the mushroom is and stitch on those with the red beautiful colors, and learn like that. Bath time, I also have 25 count assigned, but it's not humongous big. So for that, I could choose a bigger count. I just really want to. I really want to learn that 25 count, and it is just because now I have my magnifier, and I'm planning on getting a better magnifier. My dog is snoring. Yeah, I think I would like to really learn that. So I'm still going on with the 25 count, and if it's just so hopeless that I really just don't like it, then I will change that plan. But for now, I'm still moving on with the 25 count. So yeah. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to show you before we move on to the personal stuff is my crochet. This is a pumpkin, Halloween pumpkin I'm going to do. I don't know if I have a picture. Just a minute. I think I got it now. Here it is. It's this one. Crochet pumpkin. Should be around 7 centimeters when it's done. There's two sizes in it's a free pattern. So we're meant to crochet 28 rows, and I did that. So now comes where I should sew it together here. One side is longer than the other. Never mind that. I'm not very good at crochet. Here it is. So I think I haven't read the pattern guide, but meant to kind of like this, fill it with something and put a thing on top, like the picture. This thing. Whoa. just this one, the green one. Let's see. I got the 28 rows done, so I think there's a chance that I actually can get it done by the next Flosstube next Friday. So we'll see about that. I'm doing the call for yarn and everything, so yeah, it's a very pumpkin color. So let's see what was on the menu. Yeah, a short break, and I'm going to talk about comments. Before comments, just want to say for next week, I'm going to do the temperature stitching every day. So I think today will be bath time. Then I'm going to stitch whatever number on the Chiefs Gnomes for the NFL games. And I'm also going to stitch on whatever comes up in that bake-off game, Danish bake-off game. And I will continue the Lucky Owl for Safari game. And I will pick another. I will let the wheel decide which other project for the Safari game and stitch on that. So yeah, a little bit of everything. And when I want to relax on the couch, I will work on uh, the macaroons and maybe also the trick or treats, because it's not in the games, any games either. The trick or treat. It's just something I pull out whenever I feel like doing something else, and it hasn't been much, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so the need to stretch my back. I'm having a little bit of back pain a couple of days. Yeah, so the comments. First of all, I want to say huge thank you for all the comments. I feel like I have been getting more comments, and I'm so happy. I don't know, it just warms my heart that you take the time of your schedule, your day, to send me some words, to write it down and send it to me. And it really warms my heart. And I feel so bad that I haven't responded to all of you. Uh, but it's like when I have done the video, I've recorded it and I have edited it. It takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of my brain power. So when it's all done, it's uploaded, and I have done everything in the YouTube studio that I'm supposed to do. Um, I read your comments and I give it a heart. And if there's a question, I always try to answer it quickly. But that is about what I recently get done, and I think it's because there's my channel is growing, and whew, I'm very grateful for that. And there's more comments come in, and I love it. And it's like um, some of you have been with me for a long time, and I feel like we're kind of a friends, even though I don't know you personally, because most of you are from US or UK or Canada, other countries. But I feel like you're my friend, and through your comments, I cannot get a glimpse of who you are as a person, and it just makes me connect with you in a wonderful way that I really love. So that's is really making me feel even more bad that I don't respond to your comments, only give you a heart. But I just want you to know that I so appreciate your comments and I read them all. And I have decided, because I don't want any of you to sit there and think, she never responds to my comment. I really don't want any of you to feel that. So I have decided that there's going to be a word, and that's going to be a word every week, every month. It's going to be orange. So if you put in the word orange, it means that you really want me to respond to your comment. And if you don't put it in, I give it a heart and I send you all the love in my thoughts. And of course, if you write something that really, um, if you have a question, I respond to that. But if you put in the word orange, I know that you really, really want a response. And I can search for that in YouTube Studio. I can search on any word that I want. And if I search on orange, or if I see when I look at the comments that comes in through the day, and I can see the word orange, then I know that you really would appreciate a comment. Because I can get that somehow when I have some of the channels that I follow. Some of them are very big, and if I have been sending them a comment many times and I never get a response, it's not like I stop commenting. It's not like I stop watching the channel. It's just I can get a feeling inside that maybe I'm just not good enough for her response. And I don't want anybody to feel like that. So if you really feel like you need a response from me, whatever you write, put in the word orange, and I will see that, and I know that you need a comment, a response from me, because they are important. That is what all my channel is built upon. That is you. That is you who are watching. That is my connection with you, all my friends, and that's why it's important. I don't want anybody to feel like they are not good enough for any response from me or anything. Don't want that. So put in the word orange if you will need a response from me, and you will get it. I promise. That's what I wanted to say. And again, thank you 1,000 times for all of your comments. I love it. I love the thing we have going on this channel. Um, I love how it's moving along. I love how it's growing. I love. I feel that I feel it's in a good place, and I feel that I can more and more be myself. It's not easy when you start out a new channel. It's really not easy. It's takes a lot from you, and you need to find yourself and your way of doing things. And at the beginning, and maybe also for a long time, it can feel like you're walking in quicksand or something, and maybe you don't know quite how to move forward and stuff. But at just all of the sudden or gradually it just all falls in place, and I feel like I'm in a wonderful place right now with the channel and you guys out there. So thank you so much for just being you. Yeah, thank you. Put in the word orange if you want a response from me. Yeah, so we're moving over to the personal stuff. This was also kind of personal, but so if you are only here for the cross stitch and the games and the craziness, and you want to leave now, thank you so much for watching. And I wish you a wonderful weekend. I hope you get a lot of beautiful stitching in. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you are stitching on right now. I'm always interested in that. And also if you have something special in the weekend coming up. Uh, Personal stuff, I'm going to, and yeah, take care of you. Personal stuff, I'm talking about what I'm going to be doing this weekend, how my mental stuff, how my mental health is, and stuff like that. So, yeah, short break, and let's dive right into my head. Let me start with talking a little bit about me, who I am. For those of you who may be new to my channel, I welcome you very much. very happy you are here. So if you maybe don't know who I am, what is this crazy person? My name is Lone, and I am from Denmark. I live in the south of Denmark. I started this channel because I was doing diamond painting. The first channel I had was diamond painting. Uh, Crossstitch was actually what I started out with for 3 years ago or something. Then I accidentally, it was actually my husband's fault. He started diamond painting, and then I gravitated into that. But I never let go of the cross stitch. And the channel I started was diamond painting, only diamond painting. But I could feel as time went on that diamond painting perhaps just was a fling or something. I more and more did cross stitch instead of that. So I decided to, at one point, because I felt wrong every time I tried to do a video with cross stitch on my diamond painting channel, I decided, let's start a cross stitch channel. So I did that a little over a year ago. I think it was actually this month that I had 1 year anniversary. So a lot of things has happened this year. I have never in my wildest dreams thought that this channel would be something I could be so happy about, and has just been a joy. It has also been a struggle. Yes, in the beginning it was a struggle, and sometimes it's also a struggle, but that's not because of the channel, that's because of me. And but yeah, the channel is a little over a year ago, a little over a year old. I have talked a lot on this channel about my mental health because I have a bipolar disorder. So I keep on constantly. I need to find balance, and balance is kind of hard when you are me because I am a person with lots of ideas. And before I got sick 20 years ago, I had a career. I had a very good job. I worked many hours every day, and I have responsibilities. I have a very good job. Um, then things happened. My husband at the time left. My mom died, and they say that it can be inside you. It's maybe the disorder hasn't shown itself yet, but it can be inside you. And when things happen, it can trigger it to start. And since my dad also was bipolar, had bipolar, I probably have got it from him. So that period back in 2003 or 4 or something, that was what triggered it. My husband left, and I was alone with two children, and my mom died. So all of a sudden, I was long story, but it was very very tough time, and that was started it. So I had to be admitted in hospital, and they gave me that diagnosis. And I have had trouble with the. I can't tolerate the medicine. There's something in me that just every side effect there is, I get everything. So they tried to, I think, 5 or 6 years. They tried all kinds of medicine on me, medication. Nothing worked. Whenever it was up in the doses where it could work, I get all that side effects. So they had to take me off it. So for the last 10 years or something, I haven't been on any medication, and I use exercise and trying to balance my life. That is my medication. So of course it's affecting everything, and there was a time where I was doubting, can I do this YouTube channel? But then I was like, yes, I can. I want to, because I don't want to. I still want to have fun. I don't want to just sit in the corner and do anything. So, but over the years, because of my bipolar periods, I have developed brain tiredness, and that can kick in. That's a monster. It can kick you when you're lying down. So it can kick you when you maybe, for example, Wednesday I did 4 videos. It was not because I was hypomanic. I just thought it could be fun because I'm still fun me, even though I'm 58, and but inside I don't feel 58. So I'm still all about fun, challenge, and yeah. So I did the 4 videos, and I felt good. Next day, kind of felt good. Then late yesterday, I was hit in the head with that brain tiredness. I was so tired, and I'm still today. So if I'm rambling a lot and unconcentrated, that's why. So yeah, 58 years old and struggling with bipolar and brain tiredness. I have social anxiety. I am kind of introvert, but also the opposite sometimes. I'm not good at being in bigger crowds. I'm not good at being social. I keep a lot to myself. So the channel here and you guys and my stitching, my husband and my little dog, that's my world. And and I have come to term with that. You can say I've accepted that's the way it is. So I just want to get the most out of it, and still want to have fun, even though I can't do much other stuff. Um, but I am trying to learn things, learn to do things, and not be scared of. I think when you have been uh, sick many times with a mental thing, very sick, so you had to be hospitalized. I think it's a scare, and I think it's in you, in the back of your head, and just, oh, I want to be careful. I don't want to be admitted again. I don't want to be in a hospital, and and be very sick with my disorder. And I think I have been protecting myself a little bit too much for a long time, and more, I felt more and more that I could do less and less. So a couple of weeks ago, I decided that I want to challenge myself and do more. For example, I have stopped driving my car, and I'm so annoyed that I stopped that. But it was to protect myself because I got stressed every time I tried to drive my car in the city or something. And I don't want to stop that. I want to drive my car. Damn it! I want to drive my car. I don't. It's like I have something in me that says it's not going to win. I'm in control. It's not always true, but you really are in some kind of control. So I'm training at the moment, doing stuff, and little by little, not too much, because if you do too much, you just fall back in your old habits. So little by little, make small changes. So yeah, but Denmark, south of Denmark, living with my husband. I've known him since 2017. Before that, I was single for 12 years because after my ex-husband left and died, I I I just couldn't be with anyone. So it took me 12 years. And then I bumped into my husband who wouldn't give up. So, and we are married now and we are very happy together. So, yeah. And we have a little dog. We got him 6.5 years ago, Albert. He's our little baby. Yeah. And I have two grown children. I have a daughter. She has two children, and I have a son, younger. He's the youngest, and he doesn't have any children. He works as a head waiter at a fancy restaurant, and he is expert in wine and stuff. So sometimes he comes along, he comes by with some very lovely wine. I do love a glass of wine sometimes, or a nice beer. Fruit beer. That's okay. I think that's enough about me. We are closing in at 1.5 hours, so I think I'm going to have to edit this, and it's probably going to be up late, this video, but that's how it is. So we're going to talk about yeah, my calendar. Yeah, I said here, I've been writing here, talk about it has been a crazy week, but I already talked about that, so my calendar. Yeah, so last weekend, Saturday, we had a visit from my daughter. Her children were at their father's. It was his weekend, so she came alone and stayed the night. So we had 2 days together. It was so nice. We went hiking. Just she and I. My husband didn't want to go. He were busy with some woodwork in his shed, probably something with frames. So we walked around 10 kilometers, and it took so long because when she and I are out walking, we sit down on every bench we pass. We watch birds. We talk about what was that bird, and yeah, so it takes a long time, but we enjoy it and we connect. I love that time with just her and I together. We talk about everything. She talks about what's going on in her life and with the kids and whatever trouble there is. And yeah, I love that. So yeah, I talked to at one point about my granddaughter. She has a surgery in her ear because she had a hole in something, big hole. So she was actually in danger of losing her hearing. So she had the surgery done, and it is almost healed now. She is back at school, and she's getting used to hearing good again. The first, I don't know how long, but it was weird for her to hear different than she was used to. So, but she's okay and happy again. And they just sent me a picture. They have done some Jack o' lantern pumpkin, and they have carved a bat in that. Very very good, and I was impressed. I couldn't do that myself. So she loved that. My granddaughter, she's 8, and she loved things like that. So yeah. My grandson, he's turning 11 next Thursday, so we're going up there. He had invited us on a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant with a robot, which we are all very excited about. A robot is serving food. We're all just yay. I don't know how fancy it really is. We'll see. But yeah, 11 years old, and I can't believe 11 years old. He's just growing so fast. I was with her, my daughter, when she gave birth to him. So I was one of the first one to hold him, except for his father, of course. Yeah. Tuesday I went running. We have cut it down a little bit with the running, so we're running 2 times a week. One day where my husband has a day off work, we're running that day, and we're running the weekends. So neither one of us have been really motivated because it's been such bad weather. The wind has been, it's not a hurricane wind, not like that, but it's the wind. Sometimes it feels like a little bit of storm. So there has been some furniture, garden furniture, flying a little bit around and stuff. So I don't like to run that weather. Since I have been in a hurricane myself many years ago, I'm scared of the wind. So yes, I talked about that. Trying to train myself doing stuff. So what I am training at the moment is that car driving. So I have driven my car one time this week. Not long, but I was actually on the highway. So, and man, it was stressful because I have to drive 110 kilometers an hour at a minimum to kind of follow along with the traffic. And I really want to just drive with 50. But that was the day with my daughter because we wanted to hike in a area where I love, my favorite area, and that is in the other end of the town. So we had to go. So I said, I want to try and drive on the highway. And so we got down there, and I couldn't bring myself to get it up to 110. So I think I was lying with 70 or 80 or something, and my daughter was just, could you go a little bit faster? Because people was hiding behind us, and yeah. Okay, so I speed up, and it went so good when I was up there, 110 kilometers an hour, and I kind of got used to it. It was just fine. So and I didn't react afterwards. I didn't get stress or anxiety attacks. So I will keep on doing it. I will keep on training with that, driving my car, because I really want to drive my car. Yeah, a minimum one time every week. Yeah. So I think I am getting better in trusting myself that I can do stuff. I know there sometimes will be a consequence, and I'm ready to deal with that consequence. As long as I don't get, sick, depression and stuff. But if I get brain tired, I know what I can do about it. I have some head massage thing I can put on, and um, turn on some of that calming music, and give myself half an hour to relax and just completely relax in the head. I can take a shower, I can take a walk, I can go sleep. There's things I can do. It's not terrible. So I'm willing to accept it, because I am not willing to accept that I only can sit in my couch and do nothing and not have any fun. So yeah, sometimes you just have to find out what your priorities are. Yeah. So yeah. Last thing is my asthma. I talked about that also at one point, that I struggle with asthma. And I went to the doctor, and she put me on some new medication, and it's working. It took around 2 weeks for it to really work. And now it's working. So it's very good. The only thing I am a little bit annoyed with, okay, there's two things. One thing is that there's apparently I'm just all in for the side effects. So one side effect is that you can get kind of blocked in the nose. I get that. So my nose is often blocked. I don't feel I can breathe properly through the nose. That's annoying. I'm hoping that's just one of the side effects that will go away on its own after a while. The other thing is that there's something in that new asthma um, inhaler. Uh, it's something steroid hormone. I don't know what it's called in English, but it can make your head a little bit round. I know it's silly, because who cares? I have put on some weight, so maybe it's just that. But I can see my head is a little bit rounder, and that can be a side effect. But maybe it's just because I've put on weight, and I know, I have been putting on weight, and that's annoying. Um, but don't run, don't walk as much. So, and my weight has always been like this. In periods I weigh less, in periods I weigh more, and in the wintertime I actually usually put on some. So probably just started with that. And it's okay. I'm not that concerned, because I know that I will stop myself before it gets too much. So thank you all for subscribing. I decided that because I'm on my way to 1,400 subscribers, I checked yesterday. I don't check much really, but I checked yesterday because I wanted to check the comments and stuff. So I was surprised that I am actually on the way to 1,400 subscribers, and I decided when we hit the 1,500 there'll be a gift card giveaway again. So keep on subscribing. Yeah. Okay, so that was it for today. It's been a long video, and some of it is because I had to talk. Some of it is because I wanted to talk about that game thing, and some of it was because I am brain tired and affected by it. So I'm rambling on a little bit. Sorry about that. But thank you so much. If you're still here, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I wish you a wonderful weekend and take care of yourself. So I'll be back next week. And yeah, happy stitching, everybody, and take care. Bye bye.